You know what time it is? That's right, it's wiener time! Hi everybody, Beanmeister22 here, and I've been wanting to buy something like this for a very long time. I finally just broke down and did it, and because I wasn't really sure how good it would really be, I went with an entry-level model from Amazon, the Elite Gourmet EHD051B Hot Dog Toaster Oven. I believe Elite Gourmet is an Amazon brand. I haven't seen it anywhere other than Amazon. And one thing I made a point to do before this purchase, something I often forget to do, is I looked to see if this is one of the things that people usually keep, or, as it will say boldly, people usually return this item. It didn't say that, so I was happy enough to purchase this. It's currently selling for $43.99 on Amazon. That is way too much. I didn't pay that much. Is this worth $43? Probably not. Does it work really good? Yes, it does. Does it have some shortcomings? Yes, it has several big shortcomings. The first is in how it looks. It looks like it's cheaply put together. And the biggest shortcoming of them all is you can turn the rollers off, but you can't turn the heat off as long as there is still time on your timer. And no, you can't force that timer back to 0. So with several minutes left on the timer and the hot dogs being done, the heating elements are just cooking away with nothing on the rollers. I mean, that can't be good for it, right? Poor design, but yes, it's an entry-level model. Looking on Amazon, it says this is the 2021 model, and there is a newer version. The newer version is $69.99. But hopefully they have fixed that major flaw. You should be able to turn the heat off when you're done cooking. With that said, it cooked the hot dogs perfectly. Nice sizzle to it, heated up really good. So much so that I bought a much better and much bigger model. I'll show that in a future video, and you will definitely be impressed with that new, bigger, fancier, much more expensive model. So this has a bun warmer. I don't need to warm up the hot dog buns before I have a hot dog. I'm not using stale hot dog buns. I'm not taking them out of the freezer. A good fresh hot dog bun out of the bag is perfectly fine. So that's a feature I just don't need. But one nifty feature this does have, and I certainly like it, is there's a drip tray that goes underneath your hot dogs cooking. And let me tell you, I was surprised at how much grease came off the hot dogs. Oh yeah, and one other thing. When cooking, the lid needs to be left open. The lid is just plastic. If you close the lid, it's gonna melt. And because this cooks so well, and there's a slight amount of grease splatter coming off the hot dogs, you're also gonna have to clean that lid. And the edges of the cooker, at least there's a drip tray on the bottom. You just take that out and, it cleans easy enough. But you'll have to wipe down this thing because your hot dogs will splatter some grease. But it's worth it to get that good sizzle going. Overall, I am happy enough with this. It's good if you don't need more than 4 hot dogs at a time. It's good if you don't want to take up a lot of space in your kitchen. And it's certainly much better than cooking the hot dogs in a pan or just tossing them in the microwave. Yeah, that can be good enough. Throw them in the microwave for, less than a minute. Bam, you got a hot dog. But it's just so much better when you could cook them on something like this, where every side of the hot dog is evenly cooked. Unlike in a pan where you got to keep turning it, one part will be burnt, and yeah, but anyways, I am happy enough with this, but it certainly has its limitations. All right, what do you think? Do you have something like this? Have you ever considered buying something like this? And are you like me and think $43.99 for this model or $69.99, $70 for the new version of this is way too much? So leave your comments in the comment section. As always, thanks for watching.
Beanmeister22, the most dangerous man on YouTube.